Singer Joy Vila, a Trump supporter, filed a sexual assault complaint against former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski. Vila claims she was assaulted at a party at the Trump International Hotel in Washington last month. Joining us now is Corey Lewandowski. And Corey, of course, I'd like to have your response to Vila's accusations.
Well, Charles, I think as someone who's been through this, you understand that there is a due process, and there is a process which they will go through to determine a person's innocence, which I think you've been through, and you understand it and you respect it.
Yeah, I think everyone understands and respects it in this, but a lot of people are wondering why someone who is so close to President Trump as you are, someone who's been rooting for President Trump like Joy has, what would motivate her? What do you think is motivating her with these accusations where she says she has at least 2 witnesses?
You know, Charles, that's a question for her. I'm not here to speak for Joy. What I am here to do is to speak for me. And what I am going to do is to let the process play forward, just as you did when you were accused of sexual harassment in your own case.
All right. Well, the next one for you, Corey, you co-authored the book "Let Trump Be Trump" with David Bossie, and of course, you know, you detailed how you were intimately involved with the campaign, and now, of course, next year you're expected to testify in front of the House Intelligence Committee regarding the Russia probe. What's your reaction to being called to testify, and what should we expect?
Well, I'm happy to testify. You know, the one thing that's most interesting and most troubling is, you know, I was in the gym last Friday working out, and all of a sudden my phone explodes because it was leaked that the House Intelligence Committee had served a subpoena to somebody. It wasn't me, and never notified me, and the media was aware of it before I was. So, look, I'm happy to testify on anything as it relates to the campaign. There was no collusion, no cooperation, no coordination between the campaign and Russia. I'll be happy to do that in an open setting. I'll be happy to do it behind closed doors. I have said time and time again, if anybody did or chose or attempted to interfere with the outcome of the election by working with a foreign government, I think they should be in jail for the rest of their lives. And so that's the position I take. I'll be happy to answer any questions that the House Intelligence Committee has. I have, you know, offered on multiple occasions to come in and speak with them. And so now I'll have that opportunity sometime next year.
Corey, I mean, you're vouching for yourself, but are you saying you could vouch for everyone who was intimately involved with the Trump campaign, that there was never any sort of outreach or collusion or even incidental contact that might have been deemed now illegal?
Well, look, I can't vouch for anybody but myself because I don't know what other people were doing. And it's been widely reported that there were individuals associated with the campaign who were having meetings that I didn't know about, only read about later. And it looks like today the story is that Bob Mueller is potentially going to hand down a superseding indictment on Paul Manafort and Rick Gates. But look, you have to remember, their time at the campaign was very brief, and the indictments that they've been handed down on were for issues that took place 10 years before they ever joined the Trump campaign or had anything to do with it. So if anybody, you know, of any level coordinated or cooperated or colluded with Russia to materially impact the outcome of the campaign on both sides, whether that's the Trump organization or the Clinton organization, I hope those people go to jail for the rest of their lives. But what we know is that the Clinton campaign paid for a dossier to a former MI6 spy who went to Russia to dig up dirt, and it looks like that dossier was used by the FBI to, at some level, you know, integrate this investigation or be part of it. And now we see the deputy director of the FBI taking an early retirement, and that really calls into question the legitimacy of this continued probe.
Yeah, Corey Lewandowski, thank you very much for coming on the show this morning.
Thank you.